Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading, and this reading is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so it's important to really take whatever resonates with you and just leave the rest of it aside. If you feel as though it doesn't quite make sense to you, it doesn't agree with you, well, you know what? It's okay. It's a general reading, so it does happen. Let's just put that aside. If ever you would like to have your own personal reading, you're in search of answers, may it be a one reading, one question reading, or a full reading, you can contact me to see what I can offer you at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, so we can go and find those answers that you're searching for. You can also find all of my information right below into the YouTube description box. So, with no further ado, we're going to begin this reading. This reading is all about your ex, okay? So, maybe your ex left you and you want to know, does your ex have any regrets for leaving you? Do they think about you? Do they have any regrets? What are they up to? Let's try and see if we can get a couple of answers for you. So this reading is for you then, and this reading here is dedicated to the sign of Aries. So let's begin. I'm going to begin with the steampunk. I have the eye, I have the baby, the castle, the airplane, the telephone, the automobile, the beacon, and the cannon. And over here we have a death card. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. I have the Four of Pentacles. I have the Page of Cups. And I have the Emperor. So, okay. So, do they regret? Yes, they do regret. They do. So that kind of softens the heart, doesn't it, a little bit? So, yes, they do regret. But the main problem here, one of the main problems anyways, were that for them, they realized that they were just not ready for this type of relationship with you. This is what I'm seeing. They're still not ready. Even if they were to come back, which I'm not saying that they're going to. This is not even a question. I'm not looking for that. But this is really about a question of, you know what, they just weren't ready for this type of relationship. And so it just couldn't continue like that. But right now, yes, they do have regrets. I feel as though they have been actually, I feel like they've been kind of hiding the fact that, you know, they feel bad about leaving you, that, you know, they're kind of saddened a little bit because, you know, they have to start anew and everything. But it was something that, you know, didn't last all that long. But for a short amount of time, they did have a little moment there of let's say, denial, okay, where they really, you know, weren't all that sure, you know, what they should do. They weren't all that sure of their final response at the end. Was this, you know, really it? Is this really what they wanted or not? But, you know, with time went by, it kind of just, you know, kind of went away here a little bit. So that's okay. I do see that, you know, how they're feeling and everything. Right now, actually, I see as though they're feeling pretty good. Well, feeling pretty good. Yeah, they're getting better. Let's put it that way, okay? So I know that they're the ones who broke it up, and that's okay. But even when we are the ones who break it up, you know, we still can feel sad. We still can be, it doesn't mean we don't love the other person anymore. It just means that it's just not fitting for us. It's not, you know, the right situation for us. So I do see that they are going out. They are, you know, going out with some friends, and they are, you know, having some fun and everything. And they do seem quite content when they're out with their friends. It's just when they go home after, they kind of seem a little bit sad. They kind of seem a little bit a little locked down, a little bit, you know, caught into their thoughts about, you know, the future and everything. I feel as though they were hiding quite a bit of emotion from you. They were hiding a lot of information when you were together. And as I said, even if you were, you know, meant to see them today, it would be the same thing. They still wouldn't tell you everything, because that would be kind of like saying, oh, you know, I might have made a mistake, and they're never going to admit to that. So they still are, you know, kind of being childish. Nothing has really changed all that much. I see, you know, the castle here. So there's still boundaries. I feel as though you're not talking at the moment. So, you know, the boundaries are there. They're not really going to be let down, I don't feel. This is really a slow-moving thing. I don't feel like it's been that long that you've been broken up. But I feel as though it's slowly moving. Once in a while, they think about maybe contacting you, but then They just figure, that's it. I've made my decision. It is the end, and I'm just going to keep that like that. I feel as though right now they're trying to shed some light onto their life. They're trying to, they finished one part, right, with you, and now they're just, trying to find themselves is what they're doing right now. They're looking out for some light. They're trying to find some guidance. They're trying to ground themselves a little bit. They're trying to see around to see, what their perspectives and what their choices may be, where they want to go, what their route is. But I really feel like this is pretty much what's going on. I feel like they're looking. They don't really have that many objectives. They don't really have a clear destination about where they're going. If you're wondering if they're with somebody, no, they're not with anybody. I don't have any of that information here that is saying that they're with anybody. But this is really, this is really the information that I'm getting from the cards here, is that this relationship, as I said, did end. They were feeling, they do feel bad once in a while. One of the reasons why it broke up is because they're just not emotionally ready for it. They do go out. They have, some little parties and stuff. They go out with their friends. Nothing really is going on with their life right now. Okay, we're going to go, and I'm going to pick a card over here, and I have remain positive. So this is really what they're trying to do right now. I don't know why this just doesn't want to stick. Let's put it there. So right now they're really just trying to remain positive with the choice that they've done. They're trying to remain positive with with the decisions, because, every once in a while, like I said, they kind of think back and they're kind of wondering, ooh, is it a good thing that I've done? Should I have done that or not? And they don't really know where they're going. They're really starting off like pretty much from zero. So this is really about just remaining positive, trying to keep focused, trying to see where they want to go, and trying to keep the past into the past also. They don't want to go back into the past, and they don't want to give the relationship a second chance. They just really, they regret leaving you, but they don't regret whatever happened throughout the relationship, that being said, okay? So if anything did happen and they did hurt you, and they did, hurt you with, words or anything that they've done elsewhere, they're not feeling bad for that. They're just kind of feeling bad for letting go of that relationship, which was better than what they thought now that they're thinking about it. So right now, this is what they're doing. They're trying to remain positive. So the question here really was, does your ex regret leaving you? My dear friend Aries, they do. That being said, they don't want to get back into a relationship, but they are alone. They're trying to find their place into the world. They're trying to remain positive, but, it always makes the heart feel just a little bit better, to know that, they are still kind of thinking of us every once in a while. So with that being said, this does conclude the reading for my dear friend Aries. If you do have any questions, you would like to have your own personal reading on your relationship, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for any following readings, and I do wish you a fantastic day. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you soon.